How did life on planet Earth come to be so complex and diverse? Well, first, if life is truly purely the product of naturalistic processes, then we expect a slow and simple progression. In other words, life would simply be the end product of a long process and start simply. As explained by Professor of Zoology at Oxford University, Richard Dawkins, evolution must be gradual when it is being used to explain the coming into existence of complicated, apparently designed objects like eyes. For if it is not gradual in these cases, it ceases to have any explanatory power at all. Without gradualness in these cases, we are back to miracle, which is simply a synonym for the total absence of explanation. Thus, in a purely naturalistic setting, life arises slowly and simply. However, if life is the product of intelligent designer, then we can expect it to arrive with clear deliberation, arising rapidly and already complex. Now, what do we find? Life in the fossil record actually rises very rapidly and already complex. Some of the first organisms we find are complex, such as Opibinia, Marilla splendens, Anomalocaris, and Ocyginia sparsa. These organisms are very complex, with structures like spines, eyes, nervous systems, and organs. Very complex. But it gets even harder to explain than that. Not only are they rapid arrival and complex, but they're diverse as well. As calculated by philosopher of science Stephen C. Meyer, if we divided Earth's history into a 24-hour clock, in just 1 minute of that 24-hour clock, we would find 20 out of the roughly 26 major animal phyla arising abruptly in the fossil record. Life arrives rapidly, very complex, and diverse. What explains this? What do we do with this? As explained by geologist Sir Roderick Gimpy Murchison, the earliest signs of living things, announcing as they do a high complexity of organization, entirely excludes the hypothesis of a transmutation from lower to higher grades of being. In other words, we can't say, okay, life arrived simply, and over change, over a long period of time, got complex. No. The first organisms are complex. And not just that, but diverse. What does the diversity imply? Well, as explained by Darwin himself, if numerous species belonging to the same genera or families have really started into life all at once, the fact would be fatal to my theory of descent from slow modification through natural selection. This rapid arrival of complex, diverse life is inexplicable in natural terms. It points to an intelligent designer.